Why you should only go for a man who goes for you. This is a self-esteem rant. So I realized, I started this platform to find the love of my life, and, I took taking a little hiatus, or not even hiatus. I'm flowing now because I've made 2,500 videos to help all the ladies, right? And I got big plans for what Kismet, my platform, is going to do. Kismet means destiny. Destiny does not exist, but I say we have to earn our destiny. That's why I use the term. Now, every day I talk to a ton of women, right? Because this is my platform. I help them, and, I'm looking for the one, so I gotta filter through the women. And every day I have stories, right? Or different insights I want to share. Now I flow and I post whenever I want, but I remember the last girl I took seriously, and even her I didn't take full serious, but she was the most serious I took a girl in a long time, right? I spent 5 days with her, I think, right? And she came from the platform, okay? She was a follower, and she responded to a story, actually rejecting the logic behind my story and asking a question. And then we got into a debate, etc., and whatever it is. And it went from there. And obviously, she failed, right? She wasn't the right one for me. Wish her all the best. But it gave me, this is one of the topics I want to talk about. So I'm just going to go on a rant and bring up a lot of topics that I've been hearing about today. I might just do this every day. The reason I brought up that girl is because now what I've been spending my days doing is, right, I'm like, I can increase my followers, post more jazz, right? I could just focus on getting jacked. I can do all this BS, but I'm like, if I truly want to be intentional and lead the world in love, being the most romantic man on earth, obviously, I have to hunt, right? I have to find her. I can't just be like, oh, it'll happen when it happens through the platform. So even if I gained another million followers, right? Not another, I guess I have 350,000, but let's say another 350,000. Will that truly materially increase the quality of women I have access to? It'll get me more women to sleep with, but I'm like, I already sleep with too many women, right? Which is another thing. Once I reach 700, I'm going to stop posting it, okay? Because I've reached the king of the hill. I don't need to post anymore. It's just going to be my own big black book, okay? And I'm 9 away from that number, so we're almost done, babe. You don't have to see it anymore. Not that you would care, but, I don't need anything to prove anymore. I beat men at the most important thing. Why do they earn money? Why do they work? Why do they compete? It's all for women, let's be honest. And I'm already beating that relative to my power level, relative to just using my brain to get women. So 700, King Solomon had 700 wives. I'm King Kismet. I'll be done with it by then. But the point is, I found her through this, the last girl, right, who I took seriously. So I've been sending a ton of DMs because I think men should pursue, men should hunt, which starts with the first topic I brought up, which is what we're going to talk about first. But I've also realized I should post at least once a day, because what if she's out there and she's watching this, right? I have to put something out there, not even to increase followers, because the type of girl I want, she wouldn't have more followers than me. The majority of women, I have yet to see, there's maybe a handful, but